you should take control of this. And you don't need tens of thousands of people. We even know exact numbers. Trotsky said, I need less than 1,000 people. Dispersed, organized in groups of 20 with soldiers, I mean, people ready to fight, and especially good technicians. And it's incredible what was, this is the true unknown story of October Revolution, what was happening weeks before the revolution when they were getting ready. The government, Kerensky, all them, none of them expected this. And this bill, for example, every morning in front of the central post office, groups of Bolsheviks came and ran up and down the stairs and so on, and people simply didn't notice it. They thought, are they crazy or whatever? The same for electricity and so on and so on. So in the night before the October Revolution, Trotsky did it. It was over in one night. All these knots of power were under his control and the game was over. Then all that, you know, storming Winter Palace, blah, blah, that was a comedy. I mean, Kerensky and the army, they knew revolution is coming. It was an incredible event, October Revolution, because they knew and they were still getting ready for the traditional confrontation. Gather the army here, people here to protect the parliament. Trotsky just ignored that, said, who cares about that? Control this and everything else will be thrown into disarray. Why am I mentioning this? You can guess. Because I think that today, the situation is even more like that one. And the name of this machine, it's no longer railway this, that. It's simply the digital network. This is why I think today we not only need political organizations, like parties, maybe a new forum. We not only need mass crowd mobilization, we also need, I use with all the danger this implies, this term, narrow, fanatical, highly specialized units. Because everybody knows, especially those in power know it, that our societies function, the everyday exchange of our societies, electricity, water, food supply, everything, is to such an extent mediated through digital networks that the one who controls that controls everything. And those in power are getting ready of it. They're in China and so on, it's clear. But, you know, I don't like to mention China too much because we are doing the same thing. We just project it onto China as the evil one and so on. So I think that that's why we need, with all the mistakes he made, people like Julian Assange, WikiLeaks, and all that. The real struggle will take place at this. If we don't somehow regain control over the digital network, those in power will still have the possibility to block, to sabotage any kind of public disorder and so on and so on. One of the absolutely crucial struggles is this one. I'm not saying it is the exclusive struggle. I'm saying that more and more, it's no longer, I even suspect that all that obsession with, you know, new nuclear arms race and so on, they're not really doing that. We are now, you should know this, in the middle of the new arms race. It's not only that Trump wants to step out of it. They are all for a decade already in it. But it's not so much nuclear arms. It's they're obsessed with new supercomputers, digital control, and so on and so on. And so, again, they know that, those in power know that even if you have a big mass upheaval, if you suspend, if you sabotage, block the digital network, people are isolated, you can block it. So we have to prepare also for the struggle at this level. I don't know how, I don't have precise answer. I'm only saying that I am at the same time a pessimist and an optimist. Pessimist in the sense that the true utopia is to think that things can go on the way they go on now. You know, a little bit more Bill Gates approach, distribute help to third world, be friendly towards refugees, and we will somehow manage it. No, we will not. This is why, following my friend again, Alain Badiou, I don't like this parallel between now and the mid-30s fascism. I think a much better parallel is between today's era and the decades before World War I. I read with interest this so-called new Enlightenment optimists. You know, Steven Pinker, Enlightenment Now, and so on. And many of their data are correct. For example, Steven Pinker insists, never in the history of humanity were there so little wars as now. For the first time in the history of humanity, obesity is a greater problem than hunger, and so on. All this is true, but what moment are we approaching? Okay, first, this story of progress is not as simple as it appears. Because, look, Pinker likes this statistic, compare the state of things between now and then. Okay, let's take the Jews. Their position is now incredibly better than 100 years ago. 100 years ago, anti-Semitism was legal. You could publish all the books also in the West that you want. Now, anti-Semitism, at least in the Western countries, is prohibited. Jews have their own state, and so on and so on. Okay, but unfortunately, in the middle it was something called Holocaust. No, and none of this progress without Holocaust. But something else interests me. That exactly the same situation there was like today's position of rational optimists, this new enlightenment, was among the majority of the people in, let's say, 1900 or 1910. They say, but wait a minute, for over half a century, we have more or less peace in Europe, incredible progress. You know what happened in the second half of 19th century? General election, the right to vote expanded, suffragette movement, women to vote, trade unions recognized, religious freedoms. It was an incredible progress, but nonetheless, World War I happened. And I think, unfortunately, we are in a similar situation today, where and isn't this clear? It's exactly like that time. All the big powers are, in some sense, preparing for war. And the tragedy is this one. At that time, you could still adopt a brutal Leninist attitude and say, okay, let's have a war, it will enable the revolution. Now we cannot any longer, the war will be too horrible for that. We can only hope that some kind of it's no longer, let's have war, war will enable the revolution. No, it's only some kind of revolution that will prevent war. So what will happen? Don't lose hope. I think that, lose hope. I don't like cheap hope. In the sense of, you know my old joke that I use eternally, also in my new book. I hate this proverb, the situation is not so bad. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. You know my joke. Of course there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's another train moving towards us. But I think that I believe that gradually, through more ecological catastrophes, even hopefully they will not be so radical, or refugee problems, or people being aware how they are manipulated through biogenetics, digital media, that some kind of resistance will emerge. I'm not totally a pessimist here. Now you will say, but Trump and so on. Trump is for me precisely a preemptive strike, a sign that things are changing, that change is possible. Now, I will not conclude with any praising of Trump. be serious. He is a nightmare. But nonetheless, I will be open. One thing I almost admire in Trump, how he knows how to dare and break the rules. I had a talk in Switzerland with an American diplomat, quite by chance, who was anti-Trump, and he told me what Trump knows to do. You know, in every political process, you have explicit rules, laws, what Congress can do, this, that. But these laws are only alive, they only work with implicit rules, unwritten customs. You do this like this, you are expected. Trump is a master in breaking these implicit customs. The way you see, like nominating Kavanaugh or whatever. Obama could have done it already, but he was too considerate. He was convinced by those who claim, no, you cannot proceed too fast, it's not done like that, and so on and so on. For me, the predominant left today is still afraid to take risks. I'm not saying break the law. I'm saying follow the law, and this is much more radical often. Follow the law, but violate the implicit conformist rules of how you practice the law. And here we should absolutely learn from Trump.
Boy. Sorry, I'm riding a very creaky bike. Yeah. A very creaky bike. This bike is needs the bottom bracket replaced, I think. You know what? It still moves. Pretty sure it's the bottom bracket. So if I put pressure on it, it's gonna go tick, tick, tick. That's what this bike does. It's tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick, tick. Oh. Down this way because there's they put a roundabout up here. Look at this shit. Why'd they put a roundabout here? I don't get it. Why? Click, click, click. See, it doesn't do this when it gets cold, so the feeling Something's wrong with this bike, but it's very nice. I like this bike. We are not in New York. I got out of New York for the holidays. I escaped. The heck out. To the beach. We're gonna do some beach cruising because we're riding the beach cruiser, so I got a beach cruise. Yeah. Ta-da. It's really warm out too. It's super warm. Oh yeah. It's like over 70 degrees out right now. It's super nice out. No. Oh. Oh, what's all this shit? What's going on? How am I supposed to get down here? How am I supposed to get over here? All this crap going on. Oh man, this thing it's clicking. Yeah, this might also be the no, I think it's probably the bottom bracket. Should get this checked out this week. Last time I was riding this, I greased the chain a little bit, and then the chain started to slide off on me. It hasn't done that yet, so let's see what happens. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh, pay attention. Don't want to run off the road into the marsh. What time is it? We're good. This bridge will close on the hour. If you time it right, you can stand on it. When the bridge, it's a like rotating drawbridge, so if you get the right time, you can stand on it while it rotates. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Do that. Ooh, man, you can really hear this thing creaking. There's some newer ones. Actually, some people. Yeah, no problem. They need to make this wider. This thing is. Yeah. No problem. Everyone's coming back this way. super upright. Bop, 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 bop. If the tide was lower, we could get the sandbar, but the tide's about halfway out now. So I don't think I'm going to hang out down here until dark. So it'll be low at sunset. Ooh. We're gonna just go straight out of the beach. Straight out. Should put some sunscreen on. I think there's stairs at the end of this boardwalk. Wait for this person to go, so I'm not creeping up on them. Shit, it's fucking hot out, dude. Weather is hot. It's super hot. No, there's no stairs at the end of this. I think the tide is low enough to get onto the harder sand. But this beach has like a very, it's very deep. I don't even know if we'll get over the, hill here. already thirsting. Absolutely thirsting out here. Let's see what we can do. There we go. Let's go to the beach. Let's put our back to the sun because I did not put on any sunscreen. So my fucking leg is gonna get, back to my leg will get burnt. That is fine. Can handle it. Make this. Very light surf, at least here. But it's pretty good at the other beach. Fat tires, this thing rides super well. I'm gonna go all the way up the beach, I think. Go all the way to the end where it's like falling into the ocean. Way up ahead. It's a bit different from riding in New York. I wish I had a beach cruiser in New York. I'd take it to the beaches there. Although, I don't know if those beaches are very good for riding on the beach because they got pretty deep sand and they're not very it's by the shore maybe, but it's super crowded there anyway too. And they don't even let you ride on the boardwalk there, which is lame. Shit, we're gonna be able to get across the gully. There's a big pool over here, a lagoon. Oh no, there's a way across. It's all good. There's dog shit. I need to send a text. Let's go over here. So I want to check out this white egg-shaped house. My grandma designed this house. So I'm gonna hit up the point here. Hey. God, how deep this shit is. Let me show you something. Why is chat disconnected? Chat should not be disconnected. Maybe it's the YouTube chat that's not connected. It says Twitch is offline. That's interesting. Interesting. Let me look something up. Twitch is not offline. So just an error on my phone maybe. So if I'm not getting Twitch chats, I apologize. And it would appear I'm not getting anything here. Look at this house. Look at that. Look at that. That is the view. Ay, ay, ay. Why is Twitch offline? What the hell? It says I'm logged in. So I don't know what's up. That is interesting. I'll have to troubleshoot that later. Because I don't have time now. It's too late. This is the bike. Let's see what happens when I get this. This island is not very long. And I guess it is longer. It goes further the other direction. But you know, the last time I did this, last time I was here, I went out the other way, so I'm going this way this time. Oh shit. There are no weights here, but this person has a surfboard. It's the end of the line. Okay, my Moblin crashed. Sometimes it does that. Holy shit. How far can we go this way? All these houses here are eroding into the. They're all eroding away. I don't think I can get to the end. There might be an access here though. Not an access up here. That house got torn down, but I guess they're rebuilding it. And all these dunes are falling in. All falling in. This is the beach erosion. These beaches, they move south. Rocks. Oh, there was usually at lower tide you can get around here. I guess not. find a different access point. So I'm pretty sure these are all private. Keep dumping sand down here. It just drifts away. Where's the access? I want to go on the road. Check out some of the beach neighborhoods. What's that? Really don't want to be biking in my face in the sand like this. Here it is. Station 30. Watch out, Grant. Excuse me. That's not coming off. Whew. Let's keep going. There's a way over the inlet. This way. Holy shit. Look at these. Honestly, I didn't even know this was down here. So I don't come down here very often. I'll come around these parks. All these houses built up on the hills. Is this a dead end? thought this went. Maybe. We'll go up here. Try not to get run over. I guess we could have gone further down, but that's fine. I'm going to try to go over the inlet. I'm going to see if we can bike over the bike lane, but I feel like the bike lane on the bridge to the other island is a bit sketchy. So that's I don't want to do that. I don't even know if it's still there or not. I didn't get the feeling people were using it. Maybe we'll do it anyway. Yeah, with this tide, there's no way. Oh, I guess there is a bike lane. Look at that. The bike lane is sketchy. Stay on this sketchy ass road. It's all windy and shit. Get this bottom back and replace. We're gonna go up into the town and see the town of Sullivan's Island and see what's up. See what's up. 3rd Street, 3rd Ave. Yes, here's the frontage road. Excellent. Oh. Hey. What is this snagging on? They see me rolling. I should have brought my music, my speaker, but I did not. Alas. Alas. I did not do it. I did not do it. Seventh Ave. What are you doing? What are you doing in your big ass fucking car? What are you doing, me? Why are you bullying me like that? Why are you bullying me? Why you bullying me? Why you bullying me? Shit, it's Santa. Oh my fucking god. Hang on, we have to stop. Behold, it's the Casa Margarita. Ten bedroom, damn. That would be such a weird place to vacation. Look, we got another one up here. There, the Casa Flamingo. Here's one. That's interesting. And this is another one, the Casa Banana. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. This is only six bedroom. Oh my god. The jammer, the slammer. Damn, I should have brought my wallet. Actually, I have my phone with me. I could pay with that. I don't have any shoes though. I didn't bring no shoes. Bring van life. I'm down for the van life. I want the van life. Alright, there are bike lanes over the bridge. They're like in the middle of the road. Someone road rages and then like runs into me, I could get killed. I'm very curious though to ride this bridge because I think I did it one time maybe. To cross the road. How am I gonna cross? How am I gonna cross? Crosswalk here, nice. Wait. That's enough beach. It's the end of the beach. It's all over. why you wear shoes. Someone's gonna arrest me for not having shoes. But you know what? Oh, right here. Bike lane is nasty. So much shit on this fucking bike lane. Like, you probably can't see it, but it's super nasty. There's all kinds of junk. Yeah. Bike this whole long ass fucking stretch. Holy. God, this is the wrong way. I got the wind against me. We're almost there. Feels better. Ooh, glass. Glass. There we go, some shade. Some fucking shade. Holy shit, wall of text from a bot. I want to get into the shopping center, meaning I'll probably have to jaywalk the street. Let's see if I'm able to, because the traffic, oh my god, the traffic is coming. I'm not going to make it. All these cars are turning. All these cars are coming. What's that? Let's wait for the traffic to move by. Oh! Oh, there's moles. There's mole tracks here. Stepping in. Get over here. not going to step on the fire anthill. Let's not. Let's not. We goddamn better have a break coming. Hurry up. Yay. Don't hit me, Tesla. Probably easier to cross at the light, but this is the way. This way's more fun. Brothers. Yo, what's up, streamer? How are you? And streaming going? It's not a sentence, but okay. You can see that you find a way to get verified, whether you're new or existing streamer. Well, clearly existing, not new. Not as new as your mom. Is this person coming towards me, or are you going away? Up ahead. Yeah, I was hoping it'd be a little shadier back here, but it's not. It is not. Cul-de-sac. Lakeshore. Catching up to our guy. Pretty sure there's a way like through some of these neighborhoods. Actually, it'd be after this. Yeah, it's after this roundabout that we find the way. Nice trees. Water facility. It makes me thirsty. That makes me thirsty. Definitely a way through here. A lot of this is new development. I don't really know it that well. I don't know where it goes. Weather is great. What is this? What is this? What are they doing there? What is even going on? I don't understand. I have a thirst. Oh man, I am so thirsty. It is just it's so nice out today. It's so nice out. I couldn't resist doing an island loop. Some antiques. It's closed. I don't.
Wait.
Take some speed. Let's get some speed. Oh. Finally. I'm having the sun in my eye the whole way. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and they're doing some bullshit over here. Hopefully there's no nails in the road. All right. Well. That is it. I'm gonna go drink some drink, and I'm gonna see what people are up to. Shit. See what people are up to tonight. So you have a lovely Saturday.
In politics, you don't proceed. Here I like Lenin, who mocked German social democrats. He wrote that, I don't know how it is here, but in Germany, even when I was young, to enter a train station, you had to buy something, it was called a platform ticket or what. Even if you didn't want to board the train, just to wait for somebody, no? And he said, Lenin, that social democrats, if they want to make a revolution and occupy the train station, they will be take care of first buying the platform tickets to be, no? Don't think like that. In successful radical acts, create their own success in the sense that they are risky, but if they succeed, they retroactively legitimize themselves. And you take, now you'll say, but what if it doesn't work? You have to take a risk, you know. And this, again, will be more and more needed. The only true utopia today is the utopia that if we just go on, as already said, like this, somehow we will manage. No, we will not manage. Radical changes will be necessary. Don't be afraid of them. I'm sorry if I was 10 minutes too long, but that's life. Thank you very much. Now, I was told, I barely see, I was told that there are 2 microphones there, and okay, since people accuse me of being a right-winger, I will proceed like this and I will begin on the right. So, 1-1, if it's okay with you. 1-1-1-1, please. The blue sweater bearded guy.
Yeah. So you were talking about some of these like long-term issues, like ecological problems, which the negative effects are, 50 years or 100 years down the line. What kind of social changes do you think, or political changes do you think would be needed for us to be able to keep those in mind, or to be able to have an effect on those? Because capitalist systems, they care about things on the quarter-by-quarter level or election-by-election level, and that doesn't really work with these longer-term issues that kind of have like a big impact.
It's a difficult question because I don't have a concrete answer. All I can say is that, now I will say something horrible, which you may consider doubt, but you mentioned this quarter by quarter or election by election. I think that even a new form of mobilization, international, will have to be found, which will not be immediately depending on our today's sense of logic of parliamentary democracy. I'm not playing, don't be afraid, any Stalinist game of true people's democracy. I'm just saying this. Are you aware that, and I'm talking about our political democracies, an effectively functioning democracy is only possible against the background of a certain basic ideological homogeneity. We must agree on many basic procedures. That's why I think, if you ask me, even you in the United States here, if you are from here, I don't know, are